But it seems like Gruden's all in. I don't know. We'll see.
I think so. I feel like Gruden's already made a better impact or more of a company-wide impact than Dion did, unless I'm wrong about that.
So is he going to do like a podcast?
Welcome to the Rundown. Today is November 14th, and today's Rundown is brought to you by SimpliSafe. If you're ever worried about the safety of your home and family, there's no better time to act. Right now, you can get 60% off a new SimpliSafe security system. Their best deal of the year. SimpliSafe is the home security to trust. It gives you a real peace of mind knowing that your home is protected 24/7. Our listeners can get 60% off today just by visiting SimpliSafe.com/rundown. SimpliSafe is great. If you, Kirk, you.
Time for Clemmer to vamp. Wow.
Telling me to.
Wow.
It's telling me to.
Clemmer's vamping was, Kirk, talk about SimpliSafe.
Well,
had nothing there.
Wow.
I saw your head just turn to him, just waiting.
Well,
years and years of training in CBS taught me to go, Kirk, what do you think about this?
Well, I do a lot of SimpliSafe.
I know, that's why.
Yes, I have it. Again, it's the one thing, if you want security, you want to feel safe when you go home. If this guy's living in your neighborhood, for example, you go to SimpliSafe.com/rundown. SIMPLI safe.com/rundown. 60%. It's not 16, 60% off. What?
I said, woo, that's a lot of money. I got excited.
0% off for SimpliSafe. So yes.
SimpliSafe is a new way to protect your home that stops intruders before they break into your home. Old school systems only take action once someone is already inside your home. That's too late. SimpliSafe's Active Guard outdoor protection changes the game by preventing crime before it even happens.
There you go.
Thank you to SimpliSafe. All right, we got Nate's going to pull up these topics here.
Call to action.
You gotta do that, yeah.
SimpliSafe is offering my listeners exclusive early access to the Black Friday sale. This week only, you can get 60% off any new system with select professional monitoring plan. This is their best offer of the year. Here's what you do. You head on over to SimpliSafe.com/rundown. Once again, SimpliSafe.com/rundown. There is no safe like SimpliSafe. That's what I'm here for.
Incredible. The Onion has acquired Alex Jones' Infowars at auction. I know some of the Sandy Hook parents were kind of helping with this, facilitate this deal here. It's great. Fuck Alex Jones. This is fantastic. He did a pathetic press conference from his shambled in office, making this declaration, this news. Not a huge fan of The Onion, but I love that Alex Jones is getting clowned.
Are you a fan of free speech?
I am.
Got it. Just checking.
I am a fan of free speech. I think you can be a fan of free speech and an enemy of someone who's a complete shithead.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Pat.
No. I know you had something.
I'm all for people saying whatever they want.
Yeah.
The rise of Alex Jones and somebody who people take seriously, I do find interesting. This guy is a buffoon. He thinks everything is made up. I'm with you. Say whatever you want. But this guy is going after school shootings. It is crazy. But this sort of rise where people, I have friends who take Alex Jones seriously believe what he says. And they're like, oh, one time he got this right. Well, no shit. You've thrown 50,000 things against the wall. A couple are going to stick.
Yeah, completely agree. Yes.
Being a Walter Cronkite.
I'm the host.
This is amazing.
I'm trying to be a good host. No, Alex Jones. I mean, I think Alex Jones is a piece of shit. I'm glad this happened. The only thing is the Onion is
Would I?
Yeah.
Sure. I would just say, what about this? What about this? What about this? And he would go crazy and sure, I'd have him on.
What's his biggest thing he's been right about? Wasn't there some? He's been right on some significant things.
Chlorine and something in the water, frogs are turning gay or something.
Yeah.
He's claimed to be behind.
Is that what you're drinking? You think the water turns you gay?
Yeah.
You weren't born gay.
No.
It's a choice, and you made it.
Of course. I mean, listen, it's a choice that we make, and that's the one that I made.
He claims that he was behind the rise of Donald Trump's success and the kind of all this new movement. He claims that he's kind of the grandfather of all of this.
Right. I remember Donald Trump. That's the guy when he ran for president. Again, in 2020, the company was going to quit, right? Whatever happened to that guy?
That was, for me, that was peak Barstool.
Oh, I loved it.
The outrage. Didn't some people, we had a couple people quit.
Yeah.
At the peak of, even before, I think, peak Me Too quit. Couple people.
Yeah, well, I remember during Trump, that was also the big, people were changing their avatars on Instagram. I think they changed them back. And they would have, every day would be another 30,000 word blog post about how bad somebody felt about sitting somewhere. Holy fuck, can this ever fucking end? So yeah, that's when Clemmer used to kill Barstool all the time. And now, what happened?
Were you an anti-Barstooler on Twitter?
I was never into Barstool at all. I did never consume.
And then the minute he got the job here, he's like, I can't believe how talented these people are.
I do.
So talented.
I did.
You never said anything like that inflammatory. It was just kind of. Yeah.
He's like Ken Jackson, most talented person who's ever lived.
I love Ken Jackson.
I'm like, okay, I guess.
I never shit on Ken. I never like shit on people. I was just like, Barstool's not for me. I felt like I was too old for it. I never gave it a chance.
You were too pro woman.
Yes.
No, I think I was like too pro snobbery.
Yeah.
Pro snobbery.
Yeah. Luckily, that's all washed off now, though.
Yeah.
New congressional hearings are blowing the lid off UFO secrecy and getting us closer to the full truth than ever. It's a strange sentence.
If I said this was 30,000 words, would you just read every word in order right there? Was there any limit, or are you going to say I'm going to stop reading it word for word?
I think I'm supposed to read the word.
Oh, is that true? Word for word?
Is that a rule?
No.
Who makes that rule?
It's I think the right thing to do. I don't know.
Okay,
what should I? No, I don't know.
Just go.
You can bring up the topic.
Yeah, there's a way to do it.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll be
I mean, you don't know. You've watched things in your life.
Yeah, I know. It's the fourth time I've hosted.
But still.
Fourth?
Not the Tonight
Fourth.
Show.
How would you have brought it up, Kirk?
How we see it again?
UFO host. I don't know.
Let me see it, Nate. Let me see the headline again. Oh, that's it right there. Okay.
That's it. You're reading the headline.
Like, yeah, the congressional hearings are going on about UFO. Like, it seems like there's some shit going on.
All right. I'll do it with the next one. Nate?
I am not. I don't believe in UFOs. I don't believe in any of it.
You don't believe that they exist?
I'm not like a.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not like a. I kind of think this is it.
I don't. No. You like. There's like you found like microbes. Like they exist.
Yeah, but
who gives a fuck?
I don't care. But they exist.
Are there food courts in like other planets? Are there like movie theaters? Are people playing miniature golf? No, there's like little pieces of like algae somewhere.
You don't think
what the
there's?
hell do I care?
You don't think there's like a society? Somewhere?
Where, Clemmer? Where?
Every star
Where?
is a solar system, so somewhere. I'm just saying.
Why haven't we found it yet? Like, where is?
Because it's huge.
So you think there's another solar system right now where people are like worried about their fantasy football team?
No.
Like, so what's going on?
But there's a civilized society, I believe, somewhere.
With like suits and like they
I don't
shave?
know. No, probably not. But maybe like maybe they have a
tell me your
government.
mind.
Maybe they have a government.
They probably look like you, maybe.
Maybe they do.
Did you escape? Is that,
I don't know. Not to my
do you
knowledge.
believe? I mean, do you think he's
I don't care.
You would care if you found out. You would care if you found out that actually existed.
Yeah, maybe if it's gonna affect us. I think
there was another planet with like people.
so
on it?
far.
every UFO is just a different government's
Oh, here.
like.
Alex Jones guy.
Every UFO is a different government's like plane or whatever the fuck it is. It's just a piece of military equipment that other countries don't know. So when it lands,
People freak
it's
out.
like, oh my God, this is from outer space. No, it's not. It's from Canada or Russia or whatever. it is.
Completely agree with
What
that.
is the new? What is the new? It was Jerry's blog. What is like the news in it? That's. Did you read? The
I know.
story?
No, I did. I read. Well, I read.
So
half of it.
people
I read
testified
theory.
that they have UFO like aircraft and that government workers like who have been trying to whatever they like try to put it back together and have been injured trying to put it back together, and basically it's like the Pentagon. I mean, I guess it came out a few years ago that the Pentagon said, yeah, we've seen aliens and all that.
Right.
It's kind of that all over again, but it's just more people who are involved in it saying like, yes, there are government programs with UFOs and aliens.
And why is this happening now? Is this like some pre-election?
Probably.
sometime?
Why didn't it happen like 600 years ago?
Why weren't there aliens?
Like, why didn't it? Was it written about like in like?
I mean,
1700s?
Roswell was big.
That was in like 1950. I'm saying, why didn't it happen like in like 400?
Right. Why are the aliens only coming here now?
Well, social media wise,
I think
why
because
is it,
They
like,
built Stonehenge,
There's
right?
two levels of aliens. There's the aliens like Pat saying, like it's like this. They're probably just space crafts that we built, man-made crafts. But there's also the idea that there are aliens somewhere else, like ET kind of aliens. I think those aliens exist.
Do you think they look like ET?
Probably not, but I'm saying that like in a way like another world that we don't even know exists.
Okay.
I can't rule it out. There's too many stars.
Okay, no one's asking you to rule it out.
Trying to sell you on it.
I'm not buying it.
This is just boredom. People are just bored.
People want to believe aliens are so badly that anything's an alien.
But having civilization somewhere else would be huge news if it was.
Of course,
confirmed.
Yes.
the biggest story in the history of
That's what I
the
was
world.
Right.
I don't think it's ever. I don't think
we're gonna
in our lifetime we're
Right.
never going to see that story.
No.
Maybe.
Okay, people are like, oh, there's water somewhere, so that like maybe I guess, but like again, let me see somebody doing something.
Yeah, let me see a casino. Let me
Right,
see.
yes.
Are they playing basketball? Are they
Right,
doing a
is there
rundown somewhere?
Right? Is there a Chipotle there? Is there is there a Five Guys? Like no, probably not. Right.
Right, probably
I don't
not.
want to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Thank
That's
you.
a good point.
Thank you, Clemmer.
Yeah. The Tampa Bay Rays, their roof blew off, so now they have to play their home
Makes
game.
no sense. You have to read this and send it. That makes no sense in
Damn
context.
it!
Didn't we do this topic yesterday?
We talked about it because Frank and I were interested in it. But they've announced where they're going. They're going to Steinbrenner Field, and that's in Tampa, which is kind of surprising. MLB didn't want them to go there. I think they wanted them to go more in Wide World of Sports in Orlando or maybe Dunedin. But I think the Tampa government, Tampa and St. Petersburg government wanted them to stay in that area, or else they were going to pull funding for the new park. At the end of the day, they're going to be playing in an 11,000 capacity stadium. That's a disaster for this team. That doesn't draw well.
Will they sell those games out?
They may sell like the home opener.
How close is that to where they used to
It's
play?
not that close. So it's closer to where the Bucks play.
Tampa stinks. Tampa's like one of the 5 worst cities.
St.
I
Petersburg
didn't
is
mind
nice.
Tampa.
Tampa
I
stinks.
kind of like Tampa.
I lived there
Were you
for
there
2
for
years.
a show or something?
Yeah, I was there for a show. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, but you were doing your thing, you know.
I lived there for 2 years.
Doing
It
your
is
lie.
boring
Who
as fuck.
got?
Oh, I was doing my thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
God
I
knows-
was doing
God
my
knows-
thing.
God,
I was-
Put it this way, I think you're going from Tampa's one stadium to the other. It's just a guess.
Yeah, and I hope God doesn't know. So I'm going straight to fucking hell if he knows what I was doing there.
Yeah, it's Houston's the worst city in America.
Oh, it's awful.
Tampa's in the top 5.
Well, Houston's just dirty.
It's
At least the
huge,
water's pretty.
gross.
The water's pretty in Tampa.
I mean, this city's also a dump, but all cities stink. But yeah, whatever.
The big issue for the Rays is the rain. So they have
I'm from
these,
Chicago, which is great.
they have these huge storms in Tampa Bay Lightning, and it basically is going to eliminate batting practice for them, like for a good chunk of the summer. This is going to really fuck up the Rays. They're in trouble. I mean, they're in trouble
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, it's outdoor, right? Or,
Yeah, there's no roof.
So it's gonna be like 140 degrees.
Yep.
Wow,
It'll be like 9, but the humidity is going to be off.
how are they allowing that to happen?
What are the other options? Where do you put them?
Couldn't you play in a neutral site place? I mean, no one's gonna go anyway.
But where?
Yeah.
Like Miami, but then that fucks up their schedule, and you also lose all your corporate sponsors, and you lose your season ticket base.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Connor, why'd they have to stay in Florida? Like, people don't go to the games anyway.
I mean, they do.
What season ticket base do they have? 2,000.
That's what I was saying.
Probably more than that.
I
But
bet not much
The bigger
more.
issue, though, is your corporate sponsors. Like, they have a furniture company they work with. Are you going to lose that? Like, that's big money for them. It's
Clemmer,
the
they're a
only revenue they
Major
have.
League Baseball franchise. They have an enormous television contract they get a share of. You think they're worried about Bob's discount furniture?
I think they
deal with
are.
their- Really?
Yeah.
How much can that be for the Tampa Bay Rays?
For all of their corporate sponsors, I imagine it adds up. But also, I don't know how this affects their luxury suites.
Well, they're gone, obviously. if
You're
they're
right. So, like, what do you do with that lost revenue? This is a team that was, had a payroll of $80 million anyway.
You've heard Clemmer's theory about the next expansion team in sports, right? What is it? It's
It's probably going to be in
no,
Nashville.
but what are you going to do?
I want to move there
Clemmer's deal is the next expansion team in sports. He wants to move to
In
that
baseball.
town in
For-
baseball just
to get in on the ground floor.
just to be with him the whole
And
time.
then that's going to how I spend the rest of my life. Just
Get it
rooting
on
for
the
this
ground floor, meaning
Being there
Year one,
day
I'm
one.
there.
physically close to them, but not.
Well, I want to go. Well, I love going to games.
You should be there for the building of the stadium itself too, like the dirt
No,
going in.
I would go maybe to the groundbreaking,
Sure.
but then I wouldn't.
So you're going to do
be
that
there.
if Nashville gets a team.
I kind of want to, but I got.
What's the timeline on something like that?
Well, the expansion team, once it's announced, usually like 3 years after that, hasn't been announced yet. So we're at least 4 years out.
Okay.
I care less about this story than I do about aliens. The Rays.
I disagree. I'm actually interested in I like this sort of the business part of it. How do you, a Major League Baseball teams that play in 11,000 seats?
Well,
stadium?
they're one of
what's the
2 teams doing
capacity
that.
on a regular.
Who's the other team?
stadium?
The A's. The A's are playing in
they're
Sacramento with a
Sacramento.
13,000 seat.
What's the old Tampa, the stadium itself is what, 35,000 maybe?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
it's got-
about that because they've eliminated some seats in the, up
Right.
there. Yeah, about that.
So they're going to a smaller stadium, and we're still worried about it.
Well, they're going to a stadium that seats 11,000 that has no luxury suites.
Oh,
It has-
okay.
like this is a spring training. This is where their single A team plays.
Now you care, huh?
Yeah, now I'm
Changes
invested. Now I'm
I
invested.
saw your eyes like
Yeah.
yeah.
Jon Gruden now works with us. He's our coworker.
I was stunned today on the Unnamed show, that Dave said that Gruden is a full-time employee.
Yes.
That's wild.
Made
That's
coaching
insane.
and broadcasting. His last contract was $100 million.
He's still getting paid off of it.
Yeah, he's probably made close to $200 million. And he's a full-time employee. Dave is on board for everything. Like, it's going to be, Gruden's going to be on the, he could be with you, Pat. You might not be the worst dozen player ever. Gruden is going to play the dozen. Like, he's going to be, he could be sleeping on the floor surviving next year.
Great
He was
lifeline.
walking. He
He
was
could be
walking
doing
through-
rat race.
He was walking through the Chicago office like he was just showing up to a regular job. He had his little
Yeah,
computer
I
thing, and then he
saw
sat down. He was drafting people in the Chicago office. It was one of the on the Yak. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
So first up, we got Spider.
Hey, Coach. Welcome to the team.
Thank you, Spider. I love your name. Just tell me your favorite route that you run when you're in the slot.
Spider 2i banana.
No.
Oh, he's out.
Get him out.
Out. Not trying.
Get him out of here.
All right, go ahead, Jerry.
Oh.
Jerry, 5'5", fullback.
Jerry, you look like a fullback. How would you block T.J. Watt if you wanted to just erase him?
I'd hold him. It's the only way to block that guy.
The most serious question for you, Jerry, is what's your vertical? Let's show it. Show it to me.
Yes. Yes. What do you think?
The landing is definitely a reject. I mean,
He's out. All right.
He's out.
did you
Ebo,
see
get
that
up here.
landing? Let me ask you this question. How would you cover Kelsey on an option route?
Mike linebacker in the middle, have the cornerback kind of fade in and let the safety take the guy on the outside.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. That's some of the biggest bunch of bullshit.
And you know what?
Hey, get him out of here.
Get him
out of here. What is your job description? What is it here?
That's a really good question.
Wow,
I'm
great
in
question.
content. I don't really know what that means. But I have a morning show. I'm on gambling streams, and I just raise hell all over the South.
You look like you have some leadership. I'm impressed with that. I'd just like to see it. Do a little W drill like you're a DB. Just backpedal, nice and easy. 5 yards. Come up 5 yards. Go back 5 yards. Pump your arms. Use your arms a little. There you go. That's not bad.
Okay. Is he in?
Let's keep Mincy alive.
Okay.
Now, he had to pull his pants up. But
You just asked, by the way, the question you asked, what do you do here? Literally, we've been wondering that for 3-4 years.
He had like Nicky Smokes and Ebo checking their flexibility, Ben Mintz doing all that. And he was just, he's down for it all because I don't think he's an internet guy. So he doesn't really know what he's.
Well, these athletes, I always find are one way or the other. Like they either buy in, like like Whitney or Compton. Now they're different levels, or they're kind of like, I'm too good for this, which I kind of felt Dion was. But it seems like Gruden's all in. I don't know. We'll see.
I think so. I feel like Gruden's already made a better impact or more of a company-wide impact than Dion did, unless I'm wrong about that.
So is he going to do like a podcast, or is he just going to?
Dave was talking about today on that name that he's going to do the football show. He said, right?
The pro football show.
Okay, that
I
makes
think he
sense.
said that. And I think I don't know this, but it seems like he got.
He's going to do BFFs as well.
He's doing that. He's in for that.
He's on the new diss track.
He's doing that. He's doing. He went viral, I guess, for doing these like long videos about. So he's probably going to do that. Like
He does these like
football.
this quarterback. He analyzes the quarterbacks like that previous week.
Yeah, like he did the ESPN basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quarterback, whatever that
But
was.
he does them quick on TikTok, and they're fun. Like he's.
Yeah.
I like we were
Good.
watching
I think it's
before
a good
streams
hire.
and stuff.
I forgot his his voice when
he's
you
got
hear him
that.
speak. He was like the guy on
Monday Night
broadcasting
Football, yeah.
forever.
Remember he said that glare? He'd give that glare on the side.
Yeah,
whatever.
Chucky.
So one of the first years he was on Monday Night Football, I was working at EEI in the media center at Gillette, and he was like walking around like giving everyone like that glare, and then I realized because there were people around, he had in one hand he had an enormous plate of mac and cheese. The other one he had an M&M cookie. And I was like, you don't look that tough when you're doing that. Like you lose sort of your. So I'd probably put those down. But yeah, but he obviously. Clement met some people there today.
I met some people.
No, he,
Oh, you said
Jon Gruden, number 4,
I didn't mean-
Mintz meeting Jon
Yes, yeah,
Gruden.
you met-
And Nate, is this?
I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. Yes,
Hey,
Mincy
we
met
sent the
Jon.
talent to Chicago. This is what we got.
Go look for hats, Clemmer. Jesus.
I will in February, don't worry. Mincy's meeting John. Mincy met Jon Gruden. I guess we can play that clip.
Sure, let's do it.
Meet you, Coach. Yeah,
John.
Yeah, I've been outside. The Saints. I've seen you down in New Orleans a little bit this last couple of years. Can we get like a 1 out of like 50 shot? You're the next guy. Would be.
Vince, we just hired him.
Well, yeah.
If he coaches the Saints, he can't work here.
Well, I'd rather work here than either's a win for me because.
Well, sounds like he's been here a day. Yeah.
Well, welcome to Barstool. Welcome to Stool.
Which one would you rather him do?
I feel like the stool. I feel like the stool's already rolling, and the Saints are in a fucking disaster right now. So I think the Saints probably need. The Saints probably need him more than we do. Is my thoughts.
He's basically wants Gruden to either coach the Saints or work here. And then Dave had to remind him, well, if he goes and coaches the Saints,
Probably can't work.
he can't work here. Right. And that kind of blew. Mincy had to stop and kind of rearrange his words for a good 10 seconds.
I mean, he's done coaching, right? Like he's.
Well, he
could get.
They hacked into he had some email stuff that was not great. But I also don't like in today's world. I don't even know if that's true or not. I can coach. I mean, he might coach in a couple of things.
That's why he lost his job. That seems insane.
He lost his job with ESPN. Oh no, he's back with the Raiders at that point.
He's the Raiders.
Yeah, because that's
It was the Daniel Snyder thing.
Daniel Snyder's trying to. All the heat was on Daniel Snyder. He was trying to pass the buck. That's why he leaked these emails.
Right.
With Gruden, so when Gruden joined the league, he was 35 years old, and he was like this boy wonder. And I still, in my mind, kind of have him that, but I think he's over 60 now. So I don't know if there is.
I don't know if he's 60 yet, but
I think he is.
Really? But
Is
he's
he
not
married, kids?
I don't know.
Like a family, or is he just a full? You said on Unnamed he wants to donate to football, which I thought was the greatest.
He's 61, but I mean, guys,
Yeah,
62, 63 can coach in the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I hope he stays here. I think Dave said it's a 3-year deal, so crazy.
That feels like a long deal.
First reported by Adam Schefter, by the way. But
That's right.
It's okay.
That's anything else? Do we have any other after show topics?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean that's not technically true, but I mean certainly.
This is the one thing Clemmer doesn't read out loud.
I didn't see it. Kirk did not kill Aaron Hernandez, but FX has other opinions.
Yeah, so that series just ended. They did this American Sports Story, is that what it's called? About
yes.
Aaron Hernandez. And on my old radio show, we had a reporter on, Michelle McPhee, and she had said that the motive for Hernandez is, I think, second, the one he was found not guilty for, was that these guys knew he was gay, which is a horrible thing.
Why? I'm sorry.
I mean, they have to live with that.
Sorry, this feels very pointless.
Live with that every day, knowing that you prefer cock to vagina is a tough.
I mean, listen, it's a perversion.
Yeah,
Let's just talk about it. I'm homicidal every day I come in this.
It's a sickness.
I mean, we all have our vices.
Would you consider, for a content perspective, have you done this? You guys going to a gay conversion camp? Have you done that yet? Or?
I think I tried to get in on one. They're so hard to find now is the problem. And if you can set me up with a conversion camp,
that'd be the greatest
I will
content
go.
of all time.
That is my problem. And imagine the amount of dick you would get there. Oh,
including the counselors.
the counselors.
Led
are
by the
best.
counselors.
Yeah.
So
These repressed guys.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Horny as fuck.
They're probably pigs, though.
yeah, probably.
Anywho, sorry, I'm getting a little too.
Anyway, it's very
My
specific.
mind is wandering.
So Hernandez was so upset about potentially being out there because he was gay also, that he killed these guys. So they reported that. We joked around about it, and then 2 days later he killed himself. I mean, those are the facts. So, I mean, do I think it was a factor? Probably, but he was also nuts. I mean, this guy killed at least 3 people, shot another guy in the eye. Like, just a crazy, crazy fucking.
You reported it when he was in. So when he was in jail, how would he have heard it in jail? How would he have heard it in jail? Just.
I mean, see, people do talk. I mean, yeah, that would
streets talk.
The way the show did it, it was.
They had it on the intercom. At the prison.
It was playing like a prison song. So yeah.
Wasn't he was just found not guilty? And, the timing's right here, but wasn't
Not
there
guilty
also,
on the Friday. Yeah.
and also wasn't there a thing where if he was found not guilty, then his family was like entitled to some sort of like life insurance, or wasn't there some sort of benefit? So
She didn't
almost
get
like
shit, right? She had to.
I think she still has. I think she still has some NFL pension that they can't touch, but it's not much. I think. Yeah.
I mean, the OJ was able to get his pension even after.
But he played. I think he played like more than Hernandez did.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, but I'm saying I think the pension, no matter what you do, no matter how horrible you are, you still
No
get.
matter how many people you kill.
So did they? I think you said they didn't even contact you about anything.
No.
That would make me so angry that
Well,
I no say on how I'm portrayed on a TV show.
So the Globe produced it as well, and Linda Pizzuti owns the Red Sox, and that we called her the next day. She hung up on us. I was like, look, if you're going to set me up to be the killer of this guy, can we at least have a conversation? But the way they did the show was so goofy. It was like I laid it out in my show maybe 2 months before. I was like, they're gonna like have me be like, oh, he's gay, and then they're gonna have some tough guy in prison go up to him and be like, hey, you're a homo. And that's essentially exactly what happened. And Hernandez was like, what?
Did they have a guy,
He killed
guy
himself.
playing you on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played you.
Justin
Can
Grace.
you look up who this guy is?
It's like this super hot dude.
What the fuck
I'd
are
like
you
to
laughing
see.
at, Nate?
Nate,
They
hold on,
nailed it.
Hold on, I
It's
want
good
to
casting. You're
They
laughing.
nailed
You're
the
laughing out.
casting.
You're laughing out the great casting that it was. Yeah.
Let me see what this guy looks like.
What's his name?
Justin Grace.
Justin
Grace.
Grace.
This is the guy who plays him.
Fuck you. I mean,
I was gonna say it's uncanny.
Thank you.
it's
thank you.
oh my lord.
He nailed your accent too. Perfect.
Yeah, he does the whole Boston accent. He's like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, nobody, and the guy who plays my part is like, the guy acts like 30 years younger.
Crazy.
So dumb. Very funny. We did a theater show for it the other night. We did a live thing that everyone brought everyone in, so we had a good time with it. But yeah, crazy.
You're gonna get Justin Grace on the show?
We tried. He didn't want to do it.
Oh, because he has
Why?
so much going on.
He's Justin Grace.
What's his IMDb?
I think he did like some like.
He was on a couple episodes of Kevin Can Fuck Himself.
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah,
told me that, right?
and he was doing a Boston accent on that show.
There you go. Yeah, like Law and
He's on
Order
Blue
stuff.
Bloods.
Yeah, he does. There it is, Kirk. There it is. Yeah.
Kirk minute.
Look at that guy. Look at that. Look at that list.
Unreal.
So he does like a ton of TV.
He didn't like spend a week with you to kind of get the.
I wanted him to. I want him to get into character.
He's in that Remember Me movie.
Oh, the.
That's the Robert Pattinson one. Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. So there you go.
Anything to plug?
No, just the show, Kirk Minute Show. I guess we have Unnamed. I'm trying to work on a new season of The Case.
You got the Geniuses?
Oh, yes, I keep forgetting. Geniuses, which we're recording some here tonight. Brandon and I are 2-0, I think. We carried Clemmer through one game.
I did good with the baseball.
But yeah, we're having fun with that. So yeah. How about you guys?
Pig Central.
Pat?
Doing a show in Chicago at Laugh. Go to nowshewill.tour.com. Get tickets to that, and then out and about every Tuesday and Friday.
You guys on the road all the time now?
A decent amount, yeah. We'll take like a couple months off, then we'll string together like 3 or 4 in a row, and a couple months off, 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah, you enjoy that?
It's good.
It's fun. Yeah, I like doing this.
Yeah, I like seeing the fans.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, man of the people.
Oh, Kirk, that's what I wanted to ask. Any update on the assisted suicide live show?
We've gotten some, like I said, we got some bad news. His numbers are pretty good. Yeah. But I mean, I think people because our show is our show. I'm always surprised when people are surprised by what's going on. But this guy who's a big fan of the show is dying and wants us to have an assisted suicide at our next live show in the state of Vermont, which we can do it. And we think we can do it in New Hampshire, but Vermont we can.
How would you do it? Shovel to the back of the head? I mean, what are
No, I would do it gracefully. It would be like I'd give him the needle.
You'd give him the needle?
Yeah, I love him because he's a nice guy. But unfortunately, not for his family maybe, but his numbers are good. He's pretty healthy right now. But I have a backup.
Unfortunately, he's pretty healthy right now.
I have a backup Minifano who reached out to me who's dying of a disease that killed my mom, pancreatic cancer, which is
oh my lord.
He's good news because that's a bad one. He's fucked. Like he can't spin this one. He said he will do it if dying guy.
What do you do with the body after? Like how long does it take?
I carry it around the theater. I would guess.
Parade it around.
I would think you probably do that. I've
like
come
in
in the
Gladiator with Russell Crowe. Where
that's a Passion of the Christ.
Yeah.
And then we'll roll him out. He's a very nice guy. And he's also been a little wishy-washy lately. Like, oh, I'm not sure. So
you want someone to really commit to this?
If you're gonna do it, yeah.
Right.
Will the backup guy go into the studio soon? I'd like to hear from him.
Maybe we'll see. We shall see.
Is there a vetting process? I mean, do you have to do you want to see medical records to make sure this is someone who actually
dying
is
guy?
sick?
I think we're safe.
Yeah.
We're safe with dying guy.
Okay, you're safe with dying guy.
Yeah, but you're right. No, that is fair. We should give a thorough medical.
Well, I don't want you to end up in jail. That's the only thing.
Oh, for murder. I suppose
for
that's
murder.
true. Yeah, that's true.
That's it.
Okay,
That's the
you're
rule.